YouTube? This is Joe G. We're discussing something that happened to a Harvard professor, Mr. Gates. I thought it was Bill Gates, which would have been really funny. Could you just imagine? Yeah. This is something that would happen to me. It would be definitely something that would happen to me. You know, I'm on an overseas trip, or rather, a drive to the 7-Eleven, and my door becomes jammed, and I'm trying to get in. You know, damn door, open up! Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! And the police roll up. Whoop whoop! You know, flash their lights. Apparently, this is exactly the scene that happened, according to the Metro staff at the Boston Globe, to Harvard professor Henry Louis Gates Jr., one of the nation's preeminent African-American scholars. He was arrested Thursday afternoon. This is kind of old news, I guess. At his home by Cambridge police investigating a possible break-in. So this guy was trying to jimmy open his door, you know, after being gone a long time, after having a long-ass journey. He just wants to get inside, take his shoes off, maybe take a dump, and watch some TV. And instead, he's locked out of his house because the door is jammed. And his neighbors called the police, and the police rolled up on him. Whoop, whoop. Excuse me, sir. What seems to be the problem? Are you trying to break into this man's house? And he accused the police of being a racist. You're racist, Mr. Police Officer. You have no idea who you're messing with. No, sir. Yeah, that's exactly what would happen to me if I were, you know, rich and black and had a big house and was ever overseas for a trip. Friends of Gates said he was already in his home when police arrived. He showed his driver's license and Harvard identification card, but was handcuffed and taken into police custody for several hours last Thursday, they said. Really? The police report that Gates was arrested. This is not Bill Gates. This is Henry Louis Gates Jr. I don't want you guys to get confused, because I got confused too. It's confusing. You hear Gates, it's either Bill Gates, right? Or Robert Gates. But no, there's another Gates. Henry Louis Gates Jr. They said he was arrested after he yelled at an investigating officer repeatedly inside the residence, then followed the officer outside, where Gates continued to upbraid him. And this is a quote from the officer. He says, "It was at that time that I informed Professor Gates that he was under arrest," the officer wrote in a report. Gates, 58, declined to comment today when reached by phone. What did he say? Hello, Mr. Gates. What happened to this? Yeah, I really have nothing to say about that. That must have been embarrassing. Well, I'm sorry, Mr. Gates. I hope you're okay. Harvard professor. Harvard professor, okay? Isn't the Cambridge police... Anyways, exhibiting tumultuous behavior. I thought when I read the ticker on the screen of Fox News that it was Bill Gates, because they only said Gates. They say the guy's name once on the ticker. And then if you're just catching it, you're like, which Gates is this? I don't know. Apparently Gates told the officer that he was targeted because, quote, "I'm a black man in America." Well, you know, racial profiling. Yes, well, I have no comment. I have no idea what goes on. I've heard some reports. And that's a discussion for another time when we have a larger group here. This needs to be a group discussion. Randomradio.us, the G-Spot. The website was down for a little while today. I don't know why. I'm hoping that it's because of all the insane traffic. It's all the traffic that gets exhibited from people coming, hanging out, trying to check out the G-Spot, hopefully. You know, some people looking for a little bit of virtual radio pleasure as I try to provide that for them, for you. Everybody out there in Radio Land. I know I said I was going to do a moon landing, a mock-up of the moon landing here live. Maybe I should write a script, because I tried to do it off the top of my head, and it came out horribly. Then I don't have enough coffee. I'm drinking a little bit of Coca-Cola. Or actually Diet Coke. Crisp, clean, refreshing Diet Cola. Check in the mail. Anybody? Coca-Cola? You want to send me some money? Want to send me some cash? I'm just saying. You know, something to consider. I should just promote you. I said it again, Coca-Cola. Diet Cola. Crisp, clean, and refreshing. I mean, if you don't send me a check, I'm sure Pepsi will, right? I have to bend my head down to get into the camera frame. Look, you can see my chin. Maybe I should turn the camera upside down and put little eyes on my chin. And then, you know, cut it in such a way where it looks like this is the chin's hair. And then, you know, make a little nose right there. I'm my chin guy. I'd be copying off of somebody, but that would be really funny, though. I'm just saying, I'd do the whole radio show upside down, or just turn the camera upside down. I don't know, these thoughts are going through my mind. Maybe sock puppets would make random radio more interesting. Maybe I should get a little Joey G sock puppet. Hello, my name is Joey G. Where's my sock? Hold on. Okay. Get my sock. Oof. Oh, damn it. Dropped it in the laundry basket. Alright. Okay. Hello. My name is Joe Sock. I am a puppet. You cannot see Joe's mouth moving as he... I think he's losing his mind, ladies and gentlemen. I think Joey G has lost his mind officially. Officially. This is Random Radio. Joe G. We're doing a little bit of a segment before I start or continue building the Random Virtual Radio Network. For now, I think we're broadcasting on Facebook. Hopefully forever. I love the Facebook. And with Stickam, you can broadcast on the Facebook. So hello, Facebookies. Hello, Twitch twats, Twitterers, and tweeters, or whatever the hell you want to call yourselves. Everybody's twittering. I really think that everybody in the world should have a Twitter. That's my goal. So if you don't have a Twitter, go get a Twitter because it's freaking awesome. Let me put my shoe back on. All right, putting the shoe back on. Okay. Whew. Ready to go. All right. You got a little music in the background. That's from playlist.com. If you want to download ringtones of the songs you hear on this program, go to randomradio.us, enter the G spot if it's working. If not, go to playlist.com. And you could build your own playlist, and you could also download ringtones from the playlist. And if you go to the Random Virtual Radio Network, you could sorry, I like to chew my ice. Even though my uncle from Italy tells me it's not good to chew your ice. He actually had somebody whose friend, their stomach exploded because they didn't drink cold drinks, and then they finally drank cold drink, and boom, their stomach exploded. Went into like shock or something. I don't know. Then they had to call House, and House had to fix it. He's dying. Why? Because he drank an ice cold drink. They should do an episode like that. Like some guy who comes from a foreign country where they don't have ice. And this is the story that my uncle told me in so many words because he doesn't really speak English. I heard it from my grandfather. What do you call it? What do you call it? You know what I want? And I'm not even going to finish my story because it really doesn't make any sense. Basically, the guy was from Italy, and then he came to America, and they don't drink have ice in their drinks in some parts of Italy, and he wasn't used to having ice in his drink, so he tried it one time, and he got really sick and he had to go to the hospital. The end. Anyways, moving on. Jesus, I didn't even know what I was going to move on to. See, this is how random the show is. I was at my friend, washing our clothes during the day of the blackout at a friend of the family's house, and this guy Pete, there's Big Pete and there's Little Pete. I was sitting there talking to Big Pete, and Little Pete comes running around the corner saying, "We're being taken over by aliens," and I'm like, damn it, that is random. I gave him a standing ovation for being so damn random because he comes flying around the fence, and he says, "We're being taken over by aliens." Apparently these bugs did not look human or buggish. Buggin'? No, what do you call the bug race? I don't know. Anyways, it was just a weird looking bug, and I just thought it was the funniest, most randomest thing, so I gave him the website, and hopefully I can get him Little Pete on a show one day to premiere some music. Also, we got some new Nas to play tonight. We're going to do that. Random Radio.